all, we just really want to cleanse the face, ready to apply the liquid latex. We're going to go ahead with our first step now, and we're just applying a really thin layer of the liquid latex, and that's going to be where the open wound is. So we're just going to go in with the tissue now, making sure it's quite firmly pressed, and then going in with another layer of the liquid latex, making sure that all the corners are really secure. I use Ben Nye, but there's absolutely loads on Amazon and eBay and places like that. I'm just dabbing that down. That's quite secure now. And going in again with another layer of tissue and just popping that right on top. And then again just dabbing it down. And we're just using ordinary tissue paper for this. Add another layer just there. Because it's going to be quite a big wound, this is. So when you're doing this, you can make it as long or as short as you want, pressing that tissue into the liquid latex. We're just going to let this dry, and then we're now going to focus on the head wound. So I'm just going to go in again with the latex, making sure your hair's all scraped back, and then placing the tissue on there. We're now adding another layer of tissue alongside another layer of latex. So the more layers you're doing, the more graphic the design's going to be, and the more deep it's going to be as well. Just let the latex dry, and we're just applying the foundation now. And although it is very similar to Chloe's skin tone, I want to make it look really realistic. So again, just patting this down rather than swishing it, and that's just so the tissue doesn't come off. And we want to go really high so it's all the same colour. And we're just going to blend it up to the face, and then obviously later on we will match it up. And then also going down to the chest. So we're just going to start at the end, just picking at the tissue. You just want to get a piece in the corner, and then you just want to tear away at it. But this is quite time consuming, so just take your time with this. Just peeling away at the tissue, and it should come away quite easily. Down, being really cautious of the skin. So you just want to keep pulling at it to make it as wide as you like. We're going to go quite wide with this one. This part is quite time consuming, so just take your time with it and persevere, because it will look amazing. Don't worry about the tissue ripping. All you need to do if that happens is add a really small layer of liquid latex, and it acts like a bit of a glue really. And then you just want to leave that now until the end, and then we're going to go in with eyeshadow and paint, blood, and we're just going to focus on the top one now, doing exactly the same as what we've done to the neck wound. To create this look on the neck, all we've been doing is adding the red paint, the red blood, the black eyeshadow, the brown eyeshadow, and then I'm just dabbing it all together to make sure it's all blended in. And then we're going to blend it all the way up to the face, and then the face will match. So all we're doing now is we're dabbing on more of the eyeshadow, making sure all of the liquid latex is covered, either with foundation, eyeshadow or blood. I'm just going in with a Real Techniques brush. I'm just going to dab the foundation all over the face. To create this look, we're using a really pale, long-lasting foundation. That's a full coverage. So you just want to go a few shades lighter than your skin tone. And we're just dabbing this on, and that makes the foundation last a little bit longer as well. I've gone for a foundation with a bit more of a yellowy undertone rather than a pink or a peachy undertone. I'm just going to go in with a bigger blending brush. I'm just blending all this in, as we are going to go over it with quite a bit of powder as well. I'm going to go in with paints now. You can use any paint for this, and we're just going to focus on the bullet hole, and then you just want to create some shading around it as well. We're going to use exactly the same techniques as we used for the slit in the throat for the bullet hole. And now we just want to create some shading across the whole face. We're going to go in with some purples, and that's going to create the illusion of bruising. So you can be really creative with this. So you can be as rough as you like with this. And then because this bullet hole's at the top of the head, we're going to add the blood last because it's going to drip down. Just going to add some shading on the corners of the mouth. I just want to use slow circular motions for this. All we've done is we contoured around the face, and you just want to shade all around the lips. But really focusing on the corners. We're going to go onto the brows now. Not going to add too much to the brows. We're just going to add a little bit of definition. We're going in with a dark brown pencil, a very similar shade to Chloe's eyebrows, but it's just slightly darker, and we're just filling in those gaps. I'm going to go in with a mascara, any mascara's fine, and we're just going to fluff these brows up, making them look a little bit more rough. So you can use clear mascara, brown mascara, black mascara. We've gone for black just to deepen the colour of the brows, but we are using a brown pencil. I'm going to go in with a concealer, and that's just a base for the eyeshadow and just to line the brow. And we're just using a nice flat brush for this. And then you want to cover the whole lid. And then going in, just doing exactly the same on this side. You don't have to take ages doing this, you just really want a base ready for the eyeshadow. We're just going to blend out the concealer. We're going to add, again from the same Mon-Fri palette, we're going to add some purple shades. And we're just dabbing that colour on, making it really intense and really bright. And the good thing about this is it's such a rough look, you don't need to take your time. We've done the first eye, so we're going to go in with the second eye with the purple eyeshadow from the same Mon-Fri palette. And we're just dabbing that colour on, making that really intense. You really don't have to take too much time on this. You just want to make sure it's really dark and really intense. Focusing more on the black than anything. And again, dabbing that colour on, making it really, really intense. And then blending the two colours together so the purple blends in with the black. So you can be as rough as you want with this. It doesn't have to be tidy. The rougher it is, the more scary it's going to look. I'm just going in with the purple and the black. So I'm alternating with the purple. And now we're going to do the same step underneath. Again, we really don't need to be tidy with this. And you want to bring it quite low as well. So with your blending brush, in just really light circular motions, you want to bring that shadow down, which creates even more of a shadow. And you really don't need to be tidy with this. Now we're going to go in with black, and we're just going to dab that along the waterline, creating a really intense smoked eye look. So for this look, we've chosen Miami by Eyelashes because they're really full, dramatic, and go really well with the look that we've chosen. So as well as that, they're a really lightweight style, so they're really easy to wear, and you can reuse them for whatever look you require. We're just going to apply some mascara on the bottom lashes now. So now we've completed most of the look, and we're going to go in with all the blood, making it really fresh and making it really gory. And we're going in with our blood spray, but you can use whatever blood you've got. This is really good because it's slightly thicker. And we're just placing it right in there, and we're going to let it drip. And then adding some in here as well. And the fun thing about this is you can be as messy as you like. The messier the better.